Hello everybody, this is Cougar with World of Me, and as you can see we are in a different location. We're right here on the hood of my car, and you can of course see the Superman logo there. That is of course from a previous video on a previous series, this of course being part of the Amazon review series here on World of Me. We've got this box here that you could kind of see when I started, and if you can tell what that is, this is the front end of a car, and you can see the headlight there, and that is exactly what these are. Now this is Safego, and this is the brand of these new headlights that we've got, the headlight bulbs, and they are LED bulbs. Right here is the section that locks down in, so it screws in just like a regular light bulb for the for your headlights or whatever. And then we've got some of the basic information right there. Let's see if I can go ahead and read it. It is set up for 25 watts for per bulb. It is good for 12 to 24 volts. They put out 4,000 lumens. If I'm reading that right, LM, I believe that's lumens. And then we've got some other information on there. It's 65K or 6500K in terms of the coloration of the light, how blue versus how yellow or whatever it is. So this at 65K, that should be a very bright white, almost towards the blue range. So you know, it should be very nice and bright. It says that they last more than 30,000 hours. So we're looking at a very long-lasting bulb. These things should last for years and years to come. Especially compared to like the standard light bulbs that you usually get with your car or at the auto parts store. So let's go ahead and try and open this up here. Obviously I'm a little awkward at doing this because I'm doing it one-handed, but let's see what we've got going on. There we go. And hopefully that's going to be enough to do it. And I do apologize for the noise. Obviously I'm outside and everything, and we've got cars and everything, and I didn't want to wait until the evening to try and do this when everything would be a little more quiet, just for the fact that you wouldn't be able to see it. Now you can see this right here. It is kind of a drawing of the light bulb there, so there's that. We've got the instruction sheet there, product manual as it says. And flip it over, I guess. Go this way. Yep, there we go. And it shows you basically like how it's set up, how to put it together, those kinds of things. And then you see the bulbs right there. So now obviously these have special way of doing it. Here is your plug-in that you would plug into, the normal bulb would plug into. Well, these of course have these inverters that you'll just tuck down in behind the light, and then there it is. You've got 4 flat LEDs, it looks like, and there's 4 on each side, so you've got a total of 8 per light bulb. Now you've got these fins here, this big piece here, that is actually a cooling device. If you guys know anything about computers, for example, you have the cooling fins, or for a heat sink, which is what that is on like your processor to help keep it cool. Well, this will do exactly the same thing with these LEDs. When you have a higher wattage LED, they do put off a lot more heat. So what this will do would draw all that heat away and keep it lasting longer and everything like that. Now, let's see what this says. Yep, it says the same thing on the back end here. It tells you the model of the headlight right there, and then it tells you that it is of course the 12 to 24 volts and that it puts out 4,000 lumens. So, and then of course we've got our little do not eat package, and looks like a little wrench right here. They gave you a little Allen wrench right there. That's I'm sure to secure some stuff down. So anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and cut here for just a minute. I'll kind of move some stuff around. I'll pop the hood here, and we're going to kind of take a look at everything as I'm maybe putting it together a little bit, and then later on tonight, once it's dark out and everything, I will have this set up so that you can see what the old headlight looks like versus what the new headlight looks like. Alright guys, here we go again, and I've got the housing here pulled out for my headlight, and we go right back here and pop out this this headlight that I've got here. All I have to do is move it around. There we go. All right, so there's the other headlight. This is one of those, it's a nice one. It's one of the ones that's filled with like an inert gas or something like that. They're supposed to be real high quality and everything. Unfortunately, the one on the other side has basically, it blew out, and it blew out really quick from when I first got it. So it kind of irritated me. I did, of course, get another set of bulbs and everything. I didn't replace both of them. And this thing, of course, being a pain in my butt, not wanting to come off. But anyhow, there we go. I got it to pop off. So there we go. So there's the other bulb. We're just, we're going to go ahead and replace this one. Sorry about the focus on this. I, of course, am holding this with my hands and not able to keep it steady. But we bring the other one in, and as you can see, the end is not that whole big piece. Here's the other side of it. And what it is you've got this little piece right here that will screw it and secure it together so it doesn't come apart. But this is the part that's going to plug in, of course, to our little connector there. We're not worried about that just yet. I want to go ahead and get this bulb put in there, and it will just seat in there just like the other bulbs do. We'll come in from the back end. Sorry about that. I got my strap in the way. But just slides right in there, just like the other ones do. You just have to line it up and make sure that the pins line up in the same way that the regular bulbs. There we go. So it's all nice and secure in there, and now all I have to do is take and plug this in. Now you can see there's 4 pins in there. It is keyed. There is a little notch on the side of this, about right there, I think, on the top. And you just have to, or actually the notch is on the inside of the thing. That's the cutout for it. So I am trying to find it looking inside here. And see if I can kind of get this lined up. There we go. Okay, so it just plugs together, and we screw it in like this. Now again, of course, I don't know exactly how great these are going to look, but I do know that they're long lasting and everything, especially with them being LEDs. That's part of the reason I wanted to get them. Of course, I got a good discount on them. They're not, of course, the cheapest bulbs, but because of how long they last and as bright as they're supposed to be, they're definitely, I think, worth the money. So, you know, we'll sit there and kind of suffer through a little bit of extra cost to get that longevity out of it. And then you just go ahead and take and plug this together. There you go. So you've got a little bit of an extra long cord. We'll sit there, slide this back, and then we'll find a way to tuck this in. I mean, it's got these little tabs on the side, so maybe you could take and secure it somehow, maybe to drill a couple small holes in the plastic housing to hold this stable or something like that, or something else. I'll find something to do with it. But there we go. We've got it installed. I will go ahead and break off here one more time. We will come back when it's dark out. All right, everybody, we're back. As you can see, we are dark outside. Now right there is the old light. As you can see, it is that bright. So let's go ahead and see what the other one looks like in comparison. I'll go ahead and block this one off and we'll sweep across. All right, everybody, well, there we go. There's the other one. I've got, of course, the darker one covered up so you can see this brighter one over here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull this other one off. And there you go. You can see the difference between the two. Obviously, this one over here on the right-hand side being the old one, and then there's the new one. You can see huge difference in brightness. My name is Cougar. This has been another review for the Amazon review series. The link for this, if you want to check it out on Amazon, will be down there in that description below. And somewhere over here, there'll be a little subscribe button popping up here. And as well as, you know, there'll be a couple of videos that'll swing up here right before the end of the video. Also down there in the description, along with that link, is going to be our social media stuff. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up button. You know, it helps me, helps the channel out a whole lot, lets me know you like the content and would like to see more. Anyhow, guys, I will see you later and have a good day. Bye.